We're going to stick up for those that are being persecuted right now, right? Because this individual is part of a group that is being targeted, and I am here to put a stop to it. And I think together, all of us, we can be more tolerant and stick up for these people, because it is unacceptable. And we are going to start today. We are starting right now. I am going to start a GoFundMe to stick up for these people. I'm going to sell merch to raise awareness for these individuals, because we have to do better. It's 2023. We have to do better, because I am tired of Chris Pratt being persecuted for just breathing, right? Just breathing and being a Christian, because again, the mob on Twitter, the mob are calling for his cancellation. They are asking for you to boycott his movies, even though Mario is making like $1 billion. It's not going to happen. They are calling for you to stop watching Chris Pratt because they think he is a horrible human being because he's a Christian. Right? They want you to stop watching his movies. And the newest calls for Chris Pratt's cancellation come after this. In a recent interview, Chris Pratt was asked how he dealt with those constantly attacking him. And this is what Chris had to say. "I sure do. That's nothing new. That's nothing new, He told Page 6 and went on to quote biblical scripture. "If I was of this world, they would love me." Just like that. "But as it is, I've chosen out of this world." That's John 15:18 through 20. But Chris wasn't done, because he continued by stating the following: "That's the way it is. Nothing new. 2,000 years ago, they hated him too," he explained, referring to Jesus. Now, all this hate is not just because he's a Christian. This hate also stems from the fact that it was alleged that the church that Chris Pratt belongs to hates LGBTQ plus people. But Chris Pratt addressed those allegations as well. He stated the following: "It has recently been suggested that I belong to a church which hates a certain group of people, and that is infamously anti-LGBTQ. Nothing could be further from the truth," he said at the time, according to Fox News. "I go to a church that opens their doors to absolutely everyone. My faith is important to me, but no church defines me or my life," he continued. And that is one thing you guys need to understand. I don't think Chris Pratt has been on record or has ever said anything that talked down about any marginalized groups. They just don't like him being a Christian. They don't want him to be out here being a Hollywood star, because make no mistake about it, Chris Pratt is one of the only Hollywood stars, movie stars that are currently working. And what irks these people the most is the fact that he is successful. The Mario movie, which he stars in, is gonna make $1 billion? Guardians of the Galaxy is probably not gonna do that well in the box office, but nonetheless, it's still the best Marvel movie that has come out. And they just don't like that. They don't like the fact that Chris Pratt, being a Christian, is also very, very successful. So they are trying their hardest to get him out of here. They don't want this new generation to have values. They don't want you to have faith. They spend all their energy making every character in any type of genre that happens to be Christian into the villain. Look at The Last of Us. The only person they depicted of having a Christian faith was a villain. But Chris Pratt is resilient, and he is not bending to their will, and that is why people like him so much. People like him being an individual, and make no mistake about it, it's a very small minority that are very vocal about canceling Chris Pratt due to his faith. Most of us, like 99% of the people, don't care. We really don't care. I really don't care if he's a Christian, he practices Islam, Judaism. It doesn't matter. As long as you're a good dude, you have good values, which he does, we're going to like you. We're going to like to watch your movies. It's not about religion. It's not about faith. It's just about being a good, solid dude. Because listen, if he started talking bad about LGBT or whatever, I would be like, yeah, dude's probably a jerk. But he hasn't. He has never said anything. He's just living his life, having good values, and he's a Christian. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think there's anything controversial about that. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.